Hello everyone, and thanks for the introduction. I'll be showing Castlevania The Adventure first. You've just seen Rondo of Blood with Maria rolling and double jumping pretty quickly through the game, but that's nothing compared to the speed of this game. I heard Sonic is quite jealous of Christopher Belmont. So yeah, let's just get into this. I'll try to count you down. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, that's the speed you want, right? That's amazing. Oh, I missed already the first candle. So yeah, that's how fast this game is. I know it seems really fast and you might not be able to follow this, so don't worry. As soon as more enemies are on screen, the game slows down even more because of lag. So don't worry, we'll all be fine. In all seriousness though, this game, as you can see, is really slow. It was a very early Game Boy title, the first Game Boy Castlevania game. It came out before Stevie 3 on the NES came out. It has no sub-weapons at all, so all I have is my whip, and so you may have already seen, because I got hit already, every time you get hit, your whip downgrades. It's really good, so you pretty much want to try to not get hit at all, which will not happen, but I mean, we can try. So yeah, as you can see, lag is a very big part of this game. So you wanna try to kill enemies and hit candles to reduce a little bit of lag. But it's still just very slow game. One little speed tech here is when I go up a screen on a rope, I can jump on the screen transition. And because the game only checks every 4 frames, I think, if you are on the rope, so you can get up a little bit faster. It's more important on stage 4. Where you can get some better cycles that way. Alright, so that's a bad pattern. I hope I don't get hit. Okay. So yeah, this was an early Game Boy title, and you can see that it's not quite perfect. The next one is a lot better, Belmont's Revenge, but that would be no fun, right? These jumps, by the way, are all super precise. You see me walking right to the edge. If I don't do that, then I just fall down. That's a big problem in this game overall, that, oops. There are very precise jumps in the game. This is the first boss. Try to not get hit. That was a bad pattern and bad fight, but whatever. Yo, Strizer, it's going so fast. I knew you just couldn't miss out on this game. It's just too good. This game only has 4 stages, so it's in theory pretty fast. If you wouldn't be so slow. That's bad. Okay. Those bats are really random. But I can get a whip upgrade back here, so it's fine. If I wouldn't miss it. Another speed tag, which I completely missed there, is if you position in a right distance from the enemy, you can actually hit the enemy with your whip and with the fireball for extra damage. It's kind of precise, but if if you get it, you can kill these with one whip, like this, instead of having to whip twice. The upcoming jump is, for casual players, like one of the worst. Ugh, it's so tight. It does not only look tight, it actually is really tight. It's no fun. Bad pattern, so we have to wait. Like I said, you really want to avoid any hit in this game. Because running around with the leather whip is really not good. I'm trying to kill all the enemies behind me to reduce lag as much as I can. But yeah, I don't wanna kill the enemies in front of me, because otherwise oh no. I just messed up. Okay, leather whip strats from now on. Perfect. So that's how usually the game looks like. You run around in leather whip with leather whip all the time. What's a sonic boom? I mean, it's really no difference playing this game casually or low percent, because you run around with the leather whip all the time. Also, you may have seen me already twice doing neutral jumps where I really didn't want to do neutral jumps. That's because if you jump on the first frame you land, you just neutral jump instead of getting a jump in the direction you want. So that's a nice feature. Also, the game likes to eat inputs. So if I want to do a jump whip, I try to not press both buttons at the same time, because then only my jump comes out, but not the whip. Oops. Feature, yeah, there's a lot of good features in this game. This is the second boss. It's pretty much an auto-scroller. You really don't want to let those guys get out, because they jump around worse than any fleaman would. I don't want to show it off. But apart from that, it's a super simple boss. Also, everyone can thank Strizer for letting this game into the marathon. I only submitted it as a joke, but he accepted it, so there's that. I mean, like, seriously, this game is objectively not a great game, but I still like it. I played it as a kid, never beat it as a kid, obviously. But yeah, that's the reason why I ran it. Yeah, he's so thoughtful of the community. Exactly. Alright, stage 3 is... man, it's a stage. It's pretty much, for the most part, an auto-scroller. A very laggy auto-scroller. First part has this gimmick, where you just have to be fast enough to kill those things to not get crushed. Obviously those spikes are one-hit KO, because why wouldn't they be? This section would also be faster with the Fireball Whip upgrade, of course. Like, a good speedrun of this pretty much has to get through the game without getting hit at all. which is really not easy, because there's so much trolly stuff in this game. Alright, now we get to the auto-scroller part. This is fun. And of course it's pretty laggy. So you wanna try to have as little lag as possible, and for some reason the auto-scroller goes faster if you just hang on the rope without doing anything. That speeds up the auto-scroller, because it's probably less laggy on the character when you're just hanging on that rope. But obviously you have to move up, so there's only so much you can do. The one thing this game really has going for itself is the music, especially stage 1 music. It's really good. So as you can see, I try to stop in between every time to speed up the auto-scroller just a little bit. Alright, this jump is awful, by the way. It's one of these jumps that destroy every casual player, honestly. Jumps in this game are way too precise. Like, of course, I mean, going to the edge of the platform is not that hard because, I mean, you're moving so slow, so you have a lot of time still, but it's still very precise, and one little mistake and you're just dead, and you really don't want to die in an auto-scroller, do you? I sure don't. Alright, we got through this part. Now we get chased by a spike wall from the right. Hopefully we won't see too much of it. There it is. The task is actually pretty interesting because it can despawn pretty much everything, pretty much every enemy by like very precise back and forth movements and stuff. And I think it also despawns the ceiling coming down in the first part of the stage. It's pretty interesting because you just basically run through a empty level. Okay, picking up my whip upgrade again, which will be hopefully very useful for the boss. More precise jumps, of course, because why not? It's no surprise that all the raids come in when I play this game, because, I mean, it's obviously a fan favorite. Thanks for the good luck, Toad. Alright, we are through this stage. It's going great so far. A few more jumps when climbing up the ropes. And the boss. Hopefully he dies really fast. But if I mess up, it can be a nightmare. Perfect. Gave me a good pattern as well. He can just chill out on the upper left platform and you really have no way to get to him. It's true, Emperor. It's really intense. As slow as it is, it's really intense. And we are already in the last stage, and this is the worst and hardest stage, honestly. A lot can go wrong here. We'll see. These knights here can just randomly spawn wherever they want, in front of you or behind you. If they spawn in front of me, can easily hit me, so I hope that doesn't happen. Especially because I try to hit the candles to reduce a little bit of lag. Probably shouldn't do it just for safety, but there it is. And yeah, there goes my whip upgrade. That's alright. I did not expect to keep my whip upgrades anyway, so... Oh, that's the boss of stage 1 again. So these snakeheads always have they have 2 different RNGs. They can either shoot low or high, and I have to react accordingly. Some spots it's very annoying. They gave me good patterns. That's nice. Shouldn't have said anything. And that was a mistake. I mean, if you actually play this game, you should really not expect anything besides dying, so... And we pretty much do the whole stage now without whip upgrades, because there's not many. So that's great. For these rooms, it's pretty important to get the rope jumps at the beginning of the room. Otherwise, it's really hard to get on the platform the first time before it goes up again. Also, once again, make sure you press left before jumping, otherwise I just do a neutral jump. I have to wait here. The controls are really sometimes not working in your favor. Let's just put it that way. But we are already getting close to the end. Which is a shame. Such a good run, right? Oh no, pencil. Yeah, this is Pencil Kingdom. There are more pencils here. Like, these rooms are honestly pretty horrible. I'm grabbing this whip upgrade here, so I can hopefully have a fully upgraded whip for the boss. So let's hope I don't get hit in the next room. This is very likely to happen. Oof, I didn't want a neutral jump, both of these jumps, but yeah, that's the game. If I didn't have at least one whip upgrade, I would have to damage boost through all of them, because it's impossible to kill them. Because you would have to go back, and by the time you kill them, you need like 7 whips with a leather whip. They would just respawn. So, ugh. Didn't want to get hit. So damage boosting through is pretty much the only strat you can do. Alright, we are at the final boss already. Dracula has 2 phases. First phase is really simple. Second phase is really awful, but I will hopefully make it look simple as well. We'll see how it goes. With the right positioning I can get double hits in here as well. Ah, I missed. It's fine. And time. That was actually a pretty smooth run, besides getting hit all the time, but I didn't die, so that's good. It's just a great game. So yeah, that was Castlevania The Adventure. It's actually a lot harder than I made it look. I've seen quite a few people play this game casually and not beat it, because there's so many like really precise jumps in it, and like losing the whip upgrade all the time, and like if you lose your whip upgrades to the second phase of Dracula, it's like really awful. But yeah, we did it.